Good morning, folks, and welcome to the final day of the 2026 Bowls Queensland State Championships, which is proudly sponsored by Experience Gold Coast and the final host club, Club Musgrave. Special thanks goes to Queensland Government, Sports and Rec Department and Bowls Queensland Match Committee. And of course the Bowls Queensland sponsors, Mullins, More Than Law, Queensland State Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, TGI Puma, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. Welcome to our telecast, Steve Bell. Good morning, Steve.
Well, very special good morning to you too, and it's what a cracking day. I see you out there with your key going into the post-match forecast, putting the key in the ground to see what sort of bounce we're going to get today and whether the wicket's going to turn.
Smooth turning, little bit of wind.
Yes.
Possible shower or two, which I'm just over Mother Nature at the moment. She's not my best friend. Other than that, good morning, Robbie, and Gold Coast Tweed Media. And the wind is absolutely kicking off already.
Windy Hill. Expect nothing less.
Now,
who we got out there today, mate?
In this first quarterfinal match, we've got Jason Heath from Musgrave Hill versus Mitch Mears from Broadbeach. Now,
Mears.
Mitch has had a great carnival so far. He's just rolled in for probably his second shot there. No, the marker's saying one.
And Jason's first bowl was a cracker, wasn't it? Or sorry, his third bowl.
I was kind of concentrating on getting everyone's names right and the sponsors out. But
bit underdone here, but Jason will, being a Musgravian Hill Pelican, he'll adjust, no doubt.
Well, we're out on rink 2. We're giving rink 1 a bit of a spell because we're going to be going this direction all day. It's going to save Robbie and I from running out and having to change cameras, which is going to be really good, isn't it, mate? And we're having technical issues already. But, yes, Mitch Mears having a great carnival.
Joel Downey's watching with us today. He's Go Heathy. Bit of support.
Well, he had the morning off. Why aren't you sleeping in, mate?
Dedication. It's called dedication.
He's probably still up from the night before.
Exactly.
Mitch Mears, just a couple of feet short. Jason's got this out on a fairly good line. Probably
good weight too.
Just going to get past enough for shot. Well done. Robbie's gone out to give the marker a quick lesson on where to stand. Oh no, he's asking her to make sure she uses the paddles. Oh, Mitchy Mears. Don't know if you've done enough to get shot. I would think not.
No, I think he's just assisted Heathy. Watching this one very intently on a good line and good weight.
He's tight again. He's going to get the result. Not quite.
Not the one he wanted, but a good effort.
Could be the case. Win the morning, win the day. Mary from Fife in Scotland, one of our favourites. Vince from Leppington in Sydney.
Vince, he puts a lot of posts up, doesn't he?
He does.
A good supporter of bowls.
And most of them are pretty good comments as well.
Yes.
Like some of our keyboard warriors out there. Jack High.
Oh, there's a couple of special ones out there, mate, isn't there?
Oh, there is.
Hey?
There really is.
Well, from here it looks like Heath is holding shot. You agree?
Just the one, I think. I think Mitch's bowl at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock is probably second shot. Which one?
Mitchy Mears.
Yep.
Well, one thing I have learned is never to go against you, Robbie.
Well, Mitchy's holding now.
Yes.
We'll never know now.
Well and truly.
I was right. You were wrong. I'm telling you.
Not to pump Mitch's tyres up too high, but he's been having a stellar run.
I was just saying that earlier.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's well, I shouldn't say kid. He's a bloody man, but hell of a nice fella too.
He's been brought up the right way.
Yeah.
He really does love his bowls.
Mm.
And as a person, his confidence has really, really grown over the years, being down at Broadbeach. They treat him very well. Tell you what, if he gets past that front one, he's nearly got the jack. Ooh. And the compliments must go out to our greenkeepers, Joel and Jack. They've done an extraordinary job to keep these greens running as nicely as they have, considering the weather that we've had. Another one to Mitch.
That's absolutely true, mate. If you look at what Mother Nature, you were just talking about Mother Nature before, what she dealt over the last couple of weeks. Been very trying for them, but they've come through with flying colours. So.
And the club here at Musgrave Hill, I must thank them greatly for the amount of effort they've given us and allowing us to take a couple of the finals away to Paradise Point. Got to thank them as well for helping us out, and Club Helensvale did something similar. Their social bowlers do miss out a lot when these state championships and the Australian Open come around. And we do understand that you miss your bowls, but we certainly do extend our gratitude to the members and the clubs that host these competitions. Without those clubs, we cannot make these possible.
If you look at the CEOs of those clubs you just mentioned, they're all very bowls-orientated people. So, kudos goes to those guys for extending their invitation.
Morning, Josh. Now, Jason looks like he's on a good track here. Just a nice shot. Yep, good start.
Yeah, nice. Hey, Dave, how's the fishing up in Cairns, mate? You got any decent weather up there?
Mark from the Philippines. We've got him coming in from everywhere today, Robbie. Great shot here, Mitch Mears. Jason will want to try and get on the board and just get that monkey off his back. That first shot can sometimes be the hardest.
I don't know a lot about Jason, but I'm surmising he's been around for a while. But
that makes two of us. I've not had a lot to do with Jason.
He's done the yards to get here, so kudos to him.
You get to the final eight of any state championship, doesn't matter where it is. You've obviously played well.
Yeah.
Mitch Mears on another good line here. Might just slip through the gap.
Good home.
You still at Benoa?
No.
No. Moved on?
Yeah, well, not at the moment, but we might have something to crow about probably on Wednesday or Thursday. And fingers crossed, and hope all goes well. But yeah, it'll be very interesting. Actually, this year I was having a conversation with Robbie.
One to Mitch.
Yeah, having a conversation with Robbie yesterday about Premier Pennant, Division 1 pennant and Division 2 pennant. It's going to be a very interesting year.
It's going to be that is for sure.
And yeah, as I said, we'd hopefully give you guys a ring on Wednesday and have some information that might be of interest to some people.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mitch Mears on a great track if he's got the right speed. It's not a bad starter.
I think he's clocked on, mate.
Oh, he hasn't clocked off yet.
Ah.
Well, he won the club singles early in the tournament, in between the district sides and the state championships. He beat a mug in the final.
Oh, yeah. He was lucky to get there, that mug. Really.
Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously, that guy is unreal. These boys had 4 days of roll up in the district sides, and then he has to go out and play them cold. And he's got to play Sean Ingham. Then he's got to play Mitch Mears, the one and only Aaron Sheriff. There's a couple of nice bowls there from Mitch. Really putting Heath under pressure.
He's got a nice line here.
Jason, what can you do? It's getting down. Not quite. Great effort.
Yep. Slightly runny, but he'll learn from that. It's a good marker.
I think he was playing tight enough line to sit the bowl or trail the jack. Mitchie's going to try and take that shot away from him. Well, he doesn't want to leave it jack high. That's good.
Yeah, he's far enough.
3 pretty
out.
handy bowls there from Mitchell.
Joe's just taking a little bit wider line, just taking a little bit of pace off. Not going to get back though.
I think he could have kept the line he had on his second bowl.
Yeah.
Like that is a fair breeze coming across the green. It's nearly straight up and down the green, but it's still coming a little bit there from the east. Right where the rain is, just off the coast.
Just tuck this jack away.
He's got this on a really nice line.
For his bowls it is, yeah. Needs a little bit of giddy up and go.
Took the speed off it. Yeah, you can see his disgust. He expects perfection every time. Now, this looks a really handy line.
And
Come on, Jason.
Starting to finish nicely, yeah.
Shot here, Jace. That's a great shot. Yeah, he should have secured shot. Maybe not.
We'll turn to the master every time there's one that's close.
Yeah, we're using the same coloured paddles, so one to Mitchell. Oh, Kiwis are very simple. We don't always know who's taking the mat.
David Clappin, not a cloud in the sky.
Oh, up in Cairns.
What's this kick a goal like Collingwood when you go through holes in a box?
Collingwood can kick a goal to save themselves.
Are they still in the comp?
I don't know.
No.
I don't.
There's a rumour going
It's a
around
silly
they
game.
might be. And good morning, Joshy. How are you, son?
Right, Jason. Just have to have the speed, which you haven't. Mitchell will get out there on the wide hand now.
Mitchie's partner in the mixed pairs, Sheridan Golan. Go Mitchie.
They had a great run in the women's pairs as well with a mother.
Yeah. Very talented.
Oh, she's played every game I've watched her play. She's played awesome.
Mm.
Sheridan's on a very upward track.
We normally say that she gets it from her mother, but, you know, again, that's pumping her tyres up too far. Can't do that.
Mum, by the end of that final, Mum could barely walk. she was struggling.
Dave Baker.
Good
Someone
stuff,
say
Mitchell.
Collingwood? Collingwood? That must be a town somewhere. It couldn't be a sporting club. All you got to do is
Yes,
just...
Mark Armstrong's out there playing in the quarterfinal. He's playing against Ron Retherby from Club Marucci. Hope that helps Wendy. Jason, have you got the speed? Now that's the line.
A little shake of the head from Mitchy. Unusual for these boys to have 6 bowls in front.
Yeah, true that.
I think Mitchy might be looking to just put something behind. Jason will be able to play onto one of his bowls.
Jason's only got the one bowled really in the head, so I think he's got to be a little bit careful. I think Mitch was shaking his head because he has to try and draw around this, and he's not sure if he could. Well, that's interesting.
Bump and run.
Jace, I think he'll change to the forehand. He's got his bowls to come through, get that gap for the jack. And depending how tight he's going to go, he could get the shot bowl on his forehand. But as you said, the bump and run on the backhand is definitely an option.
He's got a couple of options on that forehand, really, hasn't he?
Northingham and the UK, my goodness. He's going for the backhand rumble. He's got to get a result here, surely. Don't go too early.
No, he's going to get it off
the
that
inside
one.
edge,
Yep.
onto the jack. Well played.
Yep.
Plenty of options.
Well, he's on the board.
Gets him off the mark. That's always, when you're in a position where you obviously haven't been before, the nerves take over and you really start searching for that first shot. Mitch
He'll take a very deep breath now, and then he'll be right.
Yeah, Mitch obviously played in a lot of big games. Walks out there still nervous, but knowing what he can do, being confident in what he can do.
Well, they call it the grind. Once you're in the grind, everything dissipates. You just keep grinding away. Got your line, got your weight, beautiful. Now Heathy on his home track. His weight's going to be just perfect.
That's a good shot.
Yep.
Even though it's his home track, Mitch will be used to the windy conditions as well. Broadbeach being right next to the beach, obviously, by the name.
Absolutely.
So they get quite windy conditions there as well.
And isn't it funny how good bowlers adapt?
It's not such a fear to a good bowler because they're not scared of playing a wide hand.
Yeah.
They're quite happy to play a wide hand, whereas most new bowlers, they see that narrow hand and think, well, that's got to be easier.
Absolutely.
But the wide hand is the way I was coached and the way I was brought up 30-something years ago, was always grab that wide hand while it's available. Mitch just overplays the weight. Will that come back a long way?
Beautiful line.
If you can see those flags, they are straight. It is blowing an absolute gale out there. A nice line here if you've got the weight. He's given himself a slap early, but it's come a lot further than he thinks. He got a fair bit of wind there and helped it along.
Mitchy on that nice floating line. Tell you what, if he picks this up and moves it back to 3, that'll be...
That's a great shot, Mitchell Mears.
Mitchy ain't got a bit of cover. Now, Jace, looking for a little bit of perfection there, son.
I know it's only early in the match, but this is going to be a very telling bowl. If he doesn't convert here, he's more than likely going to drop 4. And 8-1 is a long way to come back from.
The first part's right.
Just he's tight, you know.
Yeah, he started to
punch something up though. Oh, he's got a little fortunate. He'll be happy with that result, believe it or not. Should only be 2 down.
Yeah. 2 down. Mitchy's got the opportunity to just trail at another 6-7 inches. Maybe a foot.
He's got
Make 4.
He runs the risk of pumping that front bowl up if he does that, but that's definitely a shot he'll be looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's on that nice line again.
He's tight.
He's too.
That side of the green absolutely fangs when it goes. It just lets loose and flies across.
Yeah, he was a bit short on weight too, wasn't he? But we're not going to hold that against Mitchy.
Well, I haven't bellied a bad shot from you yet.
Who's our marker today?
That's a very good question.
Lorraine.
Clohurst? See, it's that Kiwi accent. Gets me every time.
Hard, isn't it?
Great start. It's what you want in a game of singles, that first bowl.
Those last 2 rotations just showed how many black marks there are on his bowl too. Mate, he does like a little bit of a run, doesn't he,
Well,
Mitchy?
hates a rumble.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just going to slip past. When they say this game is a game of inches, it's more like millimetres at times.
Absolutely.
Mitchell on a great line again. Can you tuck it in behind, mate?
Can he
look at
what?
this.
Oh, we sprung it out the other side.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy.
No.
But
it's on that floating hand, so is it?
Being on this tight side, he can afford to play up with a bit of weight. The target's certainly wider now because he's got the bowl and the jack out there, and he's just overplayed it. Mitch is going to try and tuck it back in on the other hand now.
Brendo's got the mat, so he's obviously picked up a shot or...
Mitch has gone back for a bit of cover. Good shot.
Just does not want to let go, does it?
No, it's just overplaying that weight. But I mean, he needs to arrive to sit the bowl of the jack. No one's got that walk.
You know, Mel, I just want to point out that when Mitchy was walking up here today, that the police pulled him over and were going to book him for no means of visible support with legs like that. So I'm not real sure about how has the best walk.
No, the best walk.
Oh, the best. Yeah, if you look a little bit hard, no, that's like calling a date and a mandarin very close.
Yes, Ryan has a very distinctive walk. But Mitch does too, there's no doubt.
There's a touch of John Cleese in there.
It's a good call.
Righto, Jace. What do you got there, son? You put 2 down the forehand.
He's just got to tighten his line.
That's all it is.
Trust that the wind's going to hold it. And if he does miss narrow, I think it's better than missing wide.
He's taking some pace off it. He's going to get a bit of
track if he's
turn out of this. Has he got the legs?
Oh, no.
No, he's not there.
Another 2 to Mitch. Folks, you will now see the men's results underneath the main scoreboard, and the ladies' semi-finals are over on the other side of the screen towards the bottom, right above the Bowls Queensland emblem. We'll try and keep them as up to date as possible.
Oh, good morning, Brad Flegler. Very good morning to you, son. Hope all is well at home. I know that your beautiful girlfriend was tickling the merry hell out of you last night. That's why I had to hang up on you, mate. It's too much fun.
Shot again here, Mitch. Yes, he's found his groove early, as Tracy has pointed out. Jace, this doesn't look too far away. Might be a little tight.
Yeah, just under just a fraction. As you weight, though, it looks good.
Geez, that didn't get away as much as I thought it was going to. Mitchell, have you got the speed?
He's there. Nice bowl, Mitchie.
Just got to look for that black mark, as you said, and it'll tell us how quickly the bowl's rotating.
Jason's on a wider line this time. It's going to be very helpful to him.
He's got the right line this time, and I think he's got the right speed as well.
Absolutely.
What a shot.
Good pill.
Now, Mitchell just ripped this out. He's thinking about it. Is he going to play the backhand? No.
It's awkward head.
It is. It's one of those heads that could, if he gets frustrated or confident enough, he could just kill it.
Yeah.
Tried to dead draw it. Good effort. Yep, he's going for cover already. One of those damned if you do, damned if you don't type of scenarios for Jason.
It's a bit of NRMA insurance, isn't it? Or a bit of RACQ.
Yeah, but Mitch is that the way the head's situated on his backhand, he could rip that ball out clean and have two shots.
He's looking at it very intently.
And as we said before, he's not known to have many of the running shots. Here he goes, he's lining up. He played that on the forehand.
Mm. His backhand, he could rip both those bowls out.
Obviously, he prefers his forehand. If I was Jace, I'd almost be keen enough to just take the one. He gets overexcited and rolls his bowl onto the jack.
Bit of danger, stranger.
I'd probably be trying to play a little narrow, try and sit that second shot of Mitchell's. He's nicely down. Not playing with a lot of confidence.
There's no weight in that one.
He wasn't going to give that one away.
Very tentative. That's all right. It's early days.
It is. He's got another one now.
Just a shake of the head and a little conversation with himself. Matty Lucas and Brendan Wilson having a bit of a arm wrestle. And the evergreen came down, and it was like a game of two halves. Chris Monk got that ascendancy early, and then Ron worked his way back into the game.
It's not a bad start, fair start. Well, I had the other part of the section over at Helensvale with my match committee person, Linda Mitchell. And we had some cracking games over there. The Ryan Bester versus Matty Sargent game was an absolute cracker.
It's working its way into the head nicely.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah.
Mitch will be on his forehand, I guess. That's the idea. Play it tighter and you can always go out on your grass. Didn't quite have the weight anyway.
A couple of feet of weight makes all the difference.
From over the ocean is not looking nice. Oh. Got a gust just at the wrong time. Great speed.
Right, Mitchy.
Has he made the weight adjustment?
Not enough by the looks of his body language. A little stingray slider. No. Yeah, David. Good. Yeah, good to see Mitchy playing instead of marking. Mate, he puts so much into the game with his marking. Very fastidious in how he treats himself too.
Oh, great
Nice
shot.
Yeah, that's brilliant. One bowl target. Will Mitchy go him?
Well, if he rips his own out, he's 3 down.
Looks like he's going to play a bit of weight.
Well, he's just under, is he? Oh, he's peeled one out. He'll take one down there.
And his bowl sort of it run off into the ditch. If it stayed in and got both of them, he would have got the trailed the jack straight into the ditch. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
One of those you'll never know.
Great effort, Dave.
Great shot. He plays with deceptive weight. He is quite tall and lean, so he gets a bit of a slingshot action when he lets it go.
Gee, that's an understatement.
Well, I don't want to call him a skeleton. His mum's out there.
Oh, beware of Mum. He
Michelle.
needs a few more hamburgers, I think. He loves them.
Jason's settled in now. That's a good start.
Very good.
Robbie had the radar up before and it looks like it's just sliding down the coast. We may get a little bit off the fringe of it, but I think that's going to be happening most of the day.
Yeah, Tracy, Mickey is getting into his groove early. He's settled in quite nicely. Actually, both players are now into their groove. Jason's settled down a bit. He got rid of that little monkey that was on the back, and now he's... oh, look at this bowl. It's got a nice... Just a little bit too much weight, perhaps.
Good result.
Very, very good. He made 2 out of that.
Mitchell on a slightly tighter line.
No legs, I don't think.
Robbie will try and update those scores every couple of ends, folks.
Just chewed that line up a bit that time.
Margin looks fairly slimmer across all the rinks except for the Chloe Stewart Karen Goldsworthy match. Mitchell, have you got the speed?
Jace likes it.
I think that was just a polite clap.
Yeah. What do you think? He's trying to lull him into a false sense of security, and it's bad luck, mate.
Just a little bit of sportsmanship.
Yeah,
I think he expected it to run a little bit further than what it did.
absolutely.
As Mum brings Mitch a Coke.
Where would you be without your mum?
Well, mine passed away quite a few years ago, so
I'm terribly sorry about
it was not much fun. But yes, I understand. Mums mean a lot to a lot of people. The support you get from your family, doesn't matter what age you are, is just amazing.
My mother, she's 83, but she still gives me a little bit of advice about bowls. You know, and I truly love it, as you would imagine.
I don't know about the advice she gives you about bowls, but I'm sure she gives you plenty of advice about life.
And you know, as a good junior will do, he doesn't listen. I listen like a bloke with painted on ears.
I think that's what I was hinting at.
Oh, I know. I just thought you opened the door. I thought I'd walk through it.
Mothers are always good on that advice, let me tell you.
Oh, it's gotten very dark out there now.
What do you mean now?
Jeez. I mean, I hadn't looked up for a while. I've been so focused on the bowls, as you're well aware of.
Mitch. Just going to slide under. Contact with that weight would have almost promoted that bowl up into the head. So this will be just not sure if it's going to be 1 or 2 or 1
That's
to
That's a lot
Jason.
closer than you think.
Yeah, it's well, Mitch is...
Oh, she's just falling out.
All that weight of Mitchell jumping around the head that made the bowl fall over.
Yeah, he's a heavyweight contender for sure. Yeah, well,
That would have been close if it had stayed up. One to Jace.
he's working his way back into the game nicely. Just once, but that's all you've got to do.
As we've been saying, the conditions are not simple. Holding green, lots of wind. So trying to find a line is not easy. You can see those feathers in the background just waving in the wind. You should see them when it really gets up. Bends over like you got a 40-pound Jew on the line.
I'll start salivating. Stop it. Incidentally, the flag that was in the corner yesterday snapped in half.
No, I fixed it. Just came. The wind was so strong that it actually, like there's that black strip around the flags. It's elastic.
Right.
So what it's done is it's stretched and they're put together like 3-piece fishing rods.
Oh, okay.
So what it's done is it's pulled that top section out.
Right.
So it's just a matter of taking the feather off and redoing it and putting it back on.
Well, we were sitting here and it was cyclonic yesterday. We went, hello, there's something you don't see every day. One snapped in half, but...
No, they're quite flexible. Shot here, Mitchell.
Took the cloth off that umbrella yesterday. Just took the whole cloth off the umbrella and left the skeleton umbrella.
Yeah, no, the wind up here has been quite horrific. Like I was down Broadbeach for the sectional play of the men's. We had 28 rinks down there, and it was windy there, so I could only imagine what it was like up here.
Mate, did you see any of Robbie's game?
No, we had him hidden right up the top end.
Right, well, safety first.
But I think the wind nearly picked him up at a couple of times. Great start there, Mitch. Robbie wasn't having his best day health-wise on Monday. Friday, I mean, sorry. See, I don't even know what day it is. We've been doing this for so long.
That's why I have it written down in there, so I know what that is.
Jason's looking at this quite intently, and why not? What a shot.
And with one to come, two to come, one to come.
One to come. Oh, Mitchell rips that out. He's got 3 shots. Depending how far off the bank it is. Because that being a toucher, if it goes straight back, whoa.
Sorry, I just had to get that so I can adjust it. Oh, come on, get the focus, that's better.
Well, he missed that one. It was the bowl to play though. Everything to gain and nothing to lose. One down.
That's what happens when I start pushing buttons. That button should have been already pressed. For some reason.
Mitchell.
There's that, amazing.
What was he, about 6.5 then?
Not sure. Thanks for that photo, Al. That's a ripper. Alan Law just sent through a photo of young Mitchell.
Lawman?
That's the
Mate, isn't he a true testament of a bloke that there's reeks of bowls?
Great historian. Great start here from Jason. Wow. That came back a mile.
Want a bit of legs here, Mitchy. Line perfect. Now, see if Jace can repeat the dose. He's on that line again, that nice wide line. You watch it come home now.
Especially while that breeze is up. Wowzers. Look at this coming.
He's going to come home like Maccabi Diva.
No, Maccabi actually got to the line.
Would you call that running second?
Now, Mitchell, have you overdone it? Just going to run through that little bit.
Well, no, whether he should be so disappointed with that bowl. It's the only bowl behind the head.
Nice track again. Here it comes. Put the spinnaker up.
Well, there is a shot on there. He's not going to play it. He's just going to draw his way out of trouble.
Well, he's in such great touch.
Yeah.
Just a little quick again.
Now it's there for him. He's thinking about his next shot going, well, all right, well, what have we actually got here?
Well, it'd be tough for Mitch to trail that jack on that backhand coming down here with that breeze the way it is. He'd have to be awfully close to his front bowl.
Oh, I think he plays tight. Comes in on those 2 bowls. Gets a feather off that, picks the jack up, runs it back for 3.
Well,
That sounds good, doesn't it?
it does, but Jace can counteract that by drawing around those bowls and still counting because there's so much turn out that side of the green.
I mean, exactly what he's going to try and do.
Well, he's certainly got the right line for it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be short of it again, though. He's leaving the option up to Mitch here. It'll probably count. But, yeah, that underneath his own option is there. Punch his own up or just slip round it. Oh, I think that might be too wide. Let's see what his weight does. If he's corrected his weight, he's going to be close.
Same, but different.
Very good analogy. I like that. Very Irish.
Absolutely. 2 shovels in a corner, get them to take their pick. Oldie but a goodie.
That's got to be awfully close to 4. I think it's going to be 3. Oh, it might not be.
I was nearly going to bank on the 4.
That's definitely 3.
Yeah.
That's all I think he's going to get. Yep, 3 shots.
Brett Goodchild, is the over 60s. Is this the over 60s, sorry? No, look at a 12-year-old boy out there playing. Bit of tongue in cheek from
It's a bit of a inner joke there.
from Bretto.
Morning, Brett.
Yeah, thanks very much for that, lawman. You're a champion, son. That photo, well, they all looked about 6.5. So yes, they have come a long way, and they've all blossomed into extremely good bowlers and good people.
Well, 1 more shot each and they'll be even.
Nothing gets past you, mate. Nothing.
Mate, tell you what, I am the king of Captain Obvious. But it's a nicer way of saying they're all square.
Yep. More content.
Okay, Nelson's jumped away on Matty Sargent. Matty Lucas is holding a consistent 4-shot margin over Brendan. And Mark's edging ahead of Ron Weatherby. Olivia Bloomfield has the upper hand on Leanne Polson at the moment. Chloe Stewart trailing Karen Goldsworthy by the 1, as you can see on the screen. Masterfully done by Robbie. You do spoil them, Robbie. Mitch had to pick the only time there wasn't any breeze to throw it out wide. What a
He's
great...
throwing his arms around like he's going to take off.
Well, he doesn't want to put him out too wide because the wind will just pick him up.
Jace is on a kinder line here.
Yeah, nice line here. Bowl or Jack. Oh, he's just gone round. What a great effort. Should have been here the other day when the wind blew the umbrella inside out and Robbie's gone out to fix it, and Brian's sitting here going, "Oh, please don't blow wind because we'll have to pick him up from
Logan.
It would be at least 2 suburbs away. We'd have seen a Mary Poppins, a Mary Robbie floating across the skyline. Oh, he's going big. Tell you what, he's got this in the guts. Great shot. Oh, no. He did not deserve that.
No guts, no glory, but there was no glory in the end of it, was there?
Oh, my goodness. Across the skyline. Oh, he's going big. And the replay. Tell you what, he's got this in the guts.
Gets
It in the kind
Great
of middle.
shot.
Oh, no.
no.
Out of bounds.
Let's go again.
Head goes back and he thinks, what have I done to deserve that?
When they're both having a cackle about it, which you normally do.
I think Mitch is cackling more.
Hey, I'd reckon you want a bucket of lemons to take the smile off his face.
At the same time, he was holding 2, then he was down 2, and then he got away with it. 'Cause if that kitty had gone straight back, he was 2 down.
Yep.
I can't believe how brave these spectators are. They're all sitting out there in that breeze.
Got a heart bigger than a fire lap, I'd say. Oh, no, they'd all be family members. Gotta be.
No, there's a few club members.
Okay.
Denise and Paul Gilbert over that far corner sitting there watching from the far side by the green tea shed.
Yeah. It's probably the least wind in the club. Sitting there, they're protected by the trees and everything.
Juniors here. Good morning, gentlemen.
Nice start.
Go Mitchy Mears. Love to see Mitch win.
Mitchell's got a lot of support on the live stream. Nice line here.
Junior's been playing some very, very nice bowls too. Very capable bowler.
Jason's really brought himself back into this match. At 8-1 down,
Yeah.
you'd be thinking, where's this going to go? But he's dug the heels in. He's, I think, just relaxed. He said, well, I'm 8-1 down. I might as well just go with the flow. And all of a sudden, the flow started to happen.
Yes.
Another good start here. Got the big man down from Broadbeach to support Mitch as well.
BJD. Ken Argent, good morning. Alexandria Bowls Club in Victoria. Well, we've got a bit of your weather here at the moment, Ken. It's
He's just slid off that, but he's still in the count.
yeah, well, for sure.
Mitchell's had a struggle, but this is what 4 bowls is all about. He'll just come up here calmly as you like and go plock.
Yeah, she's just start to let go now.
Oh, good shot here.
Ooh.
That's still a good shot. That's in. You can see Jason switching hands now.
Do a bump and run for 4.
Yeah, a little sit and stay. And this is the least representation that Broadbeach has had in the finals for the whole series. They've only got the 2 left. One in the boys, one in the girls. Men's and women's. We've got both the Peter Leons on the streaming at the moment.
Good track here.
This is a very good line.
Let
Just
go.
got to let go. Oh.
Great.
No, she's Helmsdale.
Now, I've got a question to ask you, whether I'm allowed to ask this question on live streaming.
Well, let me take you off first. And then
No. Hey, hold the bus. Well, this is a very, very in-depth question for a lot of people out there. We're short 1 player for the Carina Fours. And
don't look at me.
I look at you with great fondness, let me tell you. Now, Carl and I, Big Brad Flegler can't play, so Carl Flegler and myself, we're looking for a human being to play bowls with us at Carina.
When's that?
I think it's the 4th and 5th from memory. Great carnival. Very, very good carnival. So if anyone's available, drop us a line.
Mitch is just going to go under the line. Great speed. He's shaking his head. He can't find that line. He's really struggling with that wide side. But I wouldn't call that a struggle. But Mitchell's used to drawing touches, not being 2 feet away. Jason's played a cracker here.
Problem is, Jason's found his niche.
Found his
got his
mojo.
yin and his yang back.
Yeah, he's found his mojo.
They force him to change hands.
Not too bad a line.
Look at the speed he's got her.
Just going to pull up short, I think.
Handy second shot.
Yeah, a bit of mud in Jason's eye there, so
Changing
forcing
hands.
Jason to change. I think the coffee sales are going to be up this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice little edge off this. Probably 2. Yeah, if you've got nothing better to do throughout the day, come down here to Club Musgrave. Enjoy the great facilities. and see some great bowls.
That's a better line.
Doesn't want to be overly quick. Well, it's ended up in not a bad spot. But someone should have told him he was holding. Greetings to you, Cam. Now what's Mitch going to try and draw it cold on the forehand? Very similar line to his first one. He's just got to... It's not going to be too far away, I don't think. It's going to be a
shot
ripper.
bowl.
Great shot. Looks at his watch.
Well, Jace, he can rip that out for a couple.
Did a similar thing to he had last time coming this way. He can go the bowl or the jack.
Same weight as his previous bowl.
Yeah, but hopefully not whack it into his own bowl again.
Mm.
And he played it on the back end, so it's still playable on the back end. He knows what the line is out there. He's not. He's going to play forehand.
Yeah, a little bump and run on that on Mitchie's bowl. No, she's going to cut short. Here comes another one.
No, I would have thought he'd have played a very similar type of shot to the one he played coming this way last time where he killed it. But one to Mitch. But that's why they're out there in the quarterfinals and I'm in here in the commentary box.
Jason Bale can play at Carina with you boys. You're in, son. I don't know whether you're in trouble or you're in like Flynn.
Karina's next weekend apparently. You don't even know what date it is.
Oh, mate.
See, I couldn't have played anyway because I've got to look after the indoor qualifiers.
Oh, mate. It's such a busy life. Harvey Bay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Jace, I'll make contact with you, mate, and mate, you're in like Flynn.
Well, since you're putting out calls for players, I need one to fill a spot in the Australian indoor now. So if anyone's looking for a spot in the Australian indoor, please drop me a line.
This is getting a bit like the Bowls Marketplace.
Mate, you should have seen me on Friday.
I'm
or
glad
Thursday.
I didn't.
Jeepers.
And you've still got hair.
Oh, mate. Oh, Mitchell.
Nice bowl,
Just going to
mate.
sneak in front for the shot.
Good
I had
line.
plenty of pull-outs. Trying to fill all those spots. Ron Weatherby out there was the second last person I put into the singles. And he's through to the final 8. Great effort. Shot here, Jason.
Here comes this nice swooping hand.
Look, it's coming back now to 8 knots.
Absolutely. Great effort.
Just missed. When we started this game this morning, we were bathed in sunshine. Now we're in total cloud cover.
Maybe a bit wide for that hand, or just going for a little bit of...
I think he was just a bit wide for that hand. Good speed.
Quite often the setup for that third bowl setup for your last bowls are pretty telling, but he hasn't got that much on.
Gee, see, I only just got that through in a text message, so I'm not sure what section that player was in, but I will have a look and I will write your name down.
He's a good man, the GC. start letting go. A bit runny.
Had a couple of options there. Turn his own bowl up, sit on the shot bowl, or turn two of his own bowls up. Chase just has to make a small grass correction on his third bowl, sorry.
Well, the weight was good for the shot.
Mm.
Bump and run. That's a beautiful picture, Robbie. Very nice.
Okay, G, thanks for that. Tell you what, he's corrected the line.
Just not going to let go.
Just didn't have the speed to get it there. That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's one to Jason, I would suggest.
How's the weather in Bundaberg, Brittany? Bathed in sunshine?
You've got the weather map there in the top left-hand part of your screen. You can see that it's just slipping past us down the coastline for the moment, so we've been awfully lucky. It looks fairly clear after that for a bit of time, so it's amazing how much of a weatherman I've become. Good start there from Mitchell.
I have to start calling you Lennox Walker.
I don't know who Lennox Walker is, but okay.
Hang on a minute, you're not that young.
I'm not that old either.
Lennox Walker used to be the gun weather forecaster. Isn't that right, Robbie?
Oh, he's unlucky there.
Now, listen,
Thanks for the backup,
I
Robbie.
am not going to listen to the excuse that you're not. Oh God! Anyone that knows Lennox Walker, send a message in, will you? I need to educate these pair.
Well, I only came here in 2000. I can't recall the name of this last 2 years.
I wasn't born too far from 2000. Hang on, there goes a pig. Oh, well, he's not going to knock him in for another. There's always that end where you just don't quite get it, and you hope that you pull it out with your last bowl. Both the boys have been caught here now.
When I was leaving yesterday, I spoke to one of the boys from Rabina, who was a semi-professional golfer, and I'm struggling to remember his name, but I'm terribly sorry about that. He
Shot here.
went to sleep for 3 ends, and that was the difference. So that just reinforces what you're saying. Just he had that 3 ends of lapse in concentration.
Oh, she's not sure. Oh, she is now. Confident. Ooh.
Hey, Rhino, how are you, mate?
Oh, Mitch has tried to throw the mat onto the bank and it got blown away. It's that was a really good indication as to how strong that wind is. And that,
They got through a hole there. Did it represent anything?
the wide one.
Ah, no. Okay.
I'd favour Jason's from that angle as well. Ooh, not a great call. And Mitchell's not happy. But again, He has the right to come to the head and have a look for himself. When I was playing at my original club at Tawantinoosa, whenever I played singles, I had a marker I'd always grab. He had an eye like a dead fish. Unbelievable. You could not fault him. There'd be times you'd go up there and he'd say, that bowl's their shot, and you'd go,
Ooh.
no, not really.
Mm.
And when you got down to measure, he was right every time.
He'd be a fisherman, wouldn't he?
Oh, he's actually an insurance salesman, that one. Oh, boy. We could sell some stories about that too, but we won't. But no, Al was just an amazing eye. Great shot, Mitchell.
You know, I quite honestly think that, when bowlers get over and they do the fingers, they need to go and have them recalibrated at least once or twice a month.
Some of them do, there is no doubt about it.
Man, they got more moves than a Swiss watch when they change over to the next bowl. And they're out by, 8-10 mil.
I'm pretty accurate with mine, but I trust mine. But as soon as I think I've got shot, I'll go down and measure it. It's going to come back, Mitch. Good effort.
Get something but Jace to sit off. Your little rub.
Updating the scores. Robbie's just updated the other scores, folks. So, Matty Sargent's 15-5 down to Kane Nelson. Just got the wrong side of that. Matty Lucas is up 13-11 over Brendan Wilson. Mark Armstrong up 13-6 over Ron Weatherby. Olivia Bloomfield's kicked away on Leanne Polson, 11-5. And still very, very close in the other. Chloe Stewart trailing Karen Goldsworthy by 1.
Mitchy stalking this from a long way back. Good indicator, isn't it? A little bit of stalking.
Great effort. Great shot.
And thanks, Brad. Yes, the 30th and the 31st of May. You do know I've got a memory like a sieve. A big one. But thanks, mate.
Big bowl here. Possibly 3 down.
And Mitchy's got one to come. So, yes. Could be a deciding factor in the game.
It was on a very tight line. Not happy with it. Turned his back straight away. Big opportunity here for Mitchell.
I almost picked up a bit of Bester in that walk, but not much.
We'll just let Mitchell get this bowl down.
On the nice line again.
No breeze this time to speak of though, but look at it still turning nicely. That's going to be in as well. 3, possibly 4 shots here. Whilst he's making his way down, Robbie'd like to give a quick shout out to Alyssa and Greg Taylor from New Zealand, unable to come over this year to the AO due to Alyssa's health.
It's not Elsa, it's Elsa.
Elsa, sorry. Sorry, Elsa. We are wishing you all the best.
The scorer is just confirming 4 paddles for 4 shots. So Mitchy gets a bit of a jump on Jason.
He's done that before. I meant the score.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you meant.
Great start there, Mitchell.
Adam Liddell. Umpire. New marker, please.
Oh, come on. These guys are volunteers. They're giving up their time.
Adzi, what's going on, son?
Nice shot, Jason.
The boys are back on fire again. Bit more of an attacking bowl from Mitchy.
Just misses everything. Jason asking where the bowl is in relation to the jack.
He's starting to play that narrow hand quite well. We've got the line anyway.
It's a great shot. I think Mitch will probably aim up here.
Yeah.
Morning, Mr. Thorpe. He's aiming up all right.
Don't take your own out, son.
Ooh, he could have got an edge of that and taken one of those out. Now, Jason's is a toucher, so he doesn't really need to come back. But he doesn't want to make the target any bigger for Mitchell. Oh, nice line again.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
That's framed it up.
Changed hands this time, did he? Great hit.
Killed it.
Great hit.
You could almost see him salivating up the other end when that bowl came in. Just like a little funnel.
But he played the forehand. I thought he would have played backhand, but he played the forehand.
www.smackdown.com/au. Alex Wild. Been a while, Junior. Overdue. Oh, hang on, mate. Eased it up. We've got a bit on here. Greg Rolls. Lennox was a long-range weather forecaster that was on the news regularly in the 70s. Now,
Oh, Jesus, I was 2 year old.
That's another lie you've told.
I was 2 years old in the 70s.
Have you had a hard life? That's all I want to
Mate,
know.
I look good for 58. Just ask me.
Oh, no. Robbie, no comment? You were still in New Zealand?
He was still in New Zealand.
No.
He was still swimming in from Sir Francis Drake's boat.
What year did you say?
70s?
No, I didn't come over here till 2000.
Oh, great start here,
Oh,
Jason.
well.
And we didn't watch your weather forecaster over there because it didn't concern us.
Yeah. You weren't fishing over here?
No.
Oh.
Hey, Mitchell's been working on those legs, Joe. That's a bit harsh. Mate, for all those years we never saw them, now we can see that they're all matchsticks. They've got a tan these days.
That's a bit harsh on Mitchie.
Well, at least they've got a tan now, Robbie.
We must have left the kitchen light on to get that tan.
Now that's harsh. Great start, Jason. It's 2.
Jackie, go Mitchie.
Our little lifesaver, Jackie. Now, Mitchell, have you got the right weight? It's looking very good. Look at this for a shot. Great shot. Awesome shot. He's got Jason thinking. And thinking. And thinking some more. He's, whether it's the breeze he's wondering about or what hand he wants to play, he's decided to go backhand, I'd say heavy.
To control weight with this one. Will it
Should
bend,
be
though?
too wide, I would imagine.
Oh, here comes... Hello.
Oh, here comes the result.
Oh.
And not a good one. Wow.
So the ups and downs of bowls, that's the downside from Jason's point of view, and the upside for Mitchie.
He hasn't had much upside when he's up shots, poor Jace.
No.
Say. He's been very unfortunate, as we see one of Kane Nelson's bowls come across from the rink beside. Mitch now wondering what he's going to do, knowing that Jason's happy to use weight. Holding 2, but both those 2 are very vulnerable. And he's got nothing behind, so he's got to make up his mind on which way he's going to go. Looks like he's looking to draw another rather than cover. He's on a mighty fine line too.
If you can change the head up, it's going to help out.
That's great draw shots. His last 2 bowls have been immaculate.
Well, that'll lock that in if he drives at it, won't it?
Oh no, all 3 will go. He hits that front middle one.
Okay.
Yeah, he hits that middle one, they'll all peel and his bowl will follow through on that middle bowl. But I've been wrong before. A lot.
I was going to ask you how many times, but...
A lot.
We're entering double figures.
A lot. Double figures. Jeepers.
That's kind.
Hey guys,
That's been
I,
kind.
I used to have feelings, so you can throw as much as you want. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? He's hit the jack instead, so... Nah.
And for your prize...
I get a pelican.
The punters won't be able to see this, but there's a lovely Musgrave pelican for that call. Yeah, no.
Well, it's a good hit.
Yes. Yeah, very good hit. Kane's got a bit of a commanding lead over Matty Sargent. Still an arm wrestle with Matty Lucas and Brendan Wilson. Brendo?
That was always going to be a tough one to call.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark Armstrong starting to get away. Olivia Bloomfield 11-5. Chloe Stewart 11. Karen Goldsworthy 12. That's a tough one as well.
Oh, the boss has come in to take over.
Hello, mate. Very good. Are you going to do the camera?
Well, folks, thank you for listening to my garbage throughout this match. I'm going to hand it over to our state president, Brian Marshall.
Hollywood, it's been a pleasure, mate. A slice. And Missy's on a nice line here. Just going to run the journey. I think so. That's good bowl. Good morning, Brian.
Junior, how are you, my friend?
Mate, like a bale of turtles.
Is that right, mate? Just swimming through the water?
Yes.
Very graciously.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, it does. What a great bowl here from Jason Heath. This has been an outstanding game, and being able to watch all the games out there, Junior, it's been absolutely incredible. Some of the bowls played.
There's an arm wrestle everywhere.
There is, in there. Yes, it's...
No place for the faint-hearted, and look at this. Oh,
Well, Mitchie's gone from one down to one down and played a great bowl. That's the quality of the field here, though, Junior. As I said, I think at one stage there, I looked out, there was 3 touches, one after the other on 3 different rings, so absolutely incredible. Joe Frenzy, g'day Clint, g'day Rosie. Thorpe, how are you, mate?
mate, now I've got a burning question for you.
Yep.
Do you remember Lennox Walker?
Lennox Walker, yes, the weather forecaster, certainly do.
There you go, Robbie.
Lennox Walker, he was the best of the best.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Hollywood said he was too young to know about that.
Mate, Lennox, he probably played lead for Lennox Walker back in his day, mate. Now, Mitchie, looking for this bowl down here, he's going to get one of them. Is he going to get Ricochet? Not quite. But he's left Jason with a bit of room to draw another shot.
Chucky Vogler, hello Junior, great drive.
Chucky.
Good man, that Chucky.
What did he buy you a beer once, did he? Or what?
2.
2, did he?
Mm-hmm.
He bought me one too.
No way.
He did. About 1973, I think. He opened his wallet.
What, a 7 or a pony?
Oh, it was a pony, mate, I tell you. It's just, Chucky didn't have that much money tucked in the corner of his handkerchief.
Hey, listen, he's a builder. Oh, well, that's right. Yeah, he's a builder.
Yeah.
Yeah. This could work out just nice. We get some rub inside.
Not quite. Well, it's another.
I think he's got 3.
He looks like he could have 3 there, mate. Yeah,
Yeah.
Handy pick up there from Jason. 2 quality players, though. You'd expect a match like this, a bit of an arm wrestle, as you say.
Yeah.
You know, the only one you can really say he's getting away from a little bit, which is probably predictable to a degree, but they tell me that Sarge yesterday at Helensvale, that some of the Helensvale players out there were telling me that he walked on water. And this morning, different venue, reverse the procedures, where I reckon Kane struggled yesterday, I'm led to believe, talking to the Helensvale players, and they reckon Sarge was all over it. And this morning, well, look at the score, tells the story.
Yes.
And Sarge isn't playing badly. Like, Matt's not playing bad bowls, but Kane's just,
On fire.
he's in a hurry.
Yeah.
He's in a hurry. That's all I can say. He's
A little birdie did tell me that Matty rolls up quite a lot at Helensvale.
oh, Matty Lucas.
No, Matty Sargent.
Matty Sargent, he does, yeah. I've been
Yeah.
told that too, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It wasn't drinking in 1973, Chucky reckons.
Well, it must have been 74 or 75 then. Chucky was that long ago, I really can't remember anyway, mate. I was old enough to know better, Marilyn.
Great starter by Jason. Got that nice swooping hand working nice now, and it just starts to roll right in. A little bit of wind assistance.
Yeah, a bit of wind assistance there. In 73, I was, 18 years of age. There you go. And I think I was working at Castle Hill Country Club at the time. Now, Mitchie, what a great bowl here. Just going to get the wrong side of that bowl, but he's locked in a very good second shot.
Absolutely, that's gold.
He's not happy with that, but said he's got a good second shot.
He's his own worst taskmaster, isn't he?
He's very harsh on himself at times, young
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Mm.
But his game has improved so much in the last 7 or 8 months, so absolutely incredible.
I remember playing Mitchie and Brad Lawson at Darasimenko,
Mm-hmm.
and it was one of those days where they could not do one thing wrong.
Yep.
I mean, we played very, very well, but they just outplayed us something shocking. And still had a smile on his face for days and days. Doesn't
Yep.
matter what happens with Mitchie, he just smiles.
No, he's a good lad, mate.
Yeah. Not going to let go for him.
No. It's got that little bit of extra weight on it, mate, that's all.
Although he's got 2 nice bowls behind the... Oh, no, he hasn't. He's got best back.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I've actually been doing a bit of work there, Wendy. Been doing a bit of work there. See the contingent from Melbourne are up for the Australian Open by the looks of it. They're up nice and early. It looks like just the one here to Jason.
Ken and Nolene Ingram. Where's Mount Morgan, mate?
Yeah, Morgan's up north, mate.
North?
Yep.
Beautiful part of the world.
Beautiful.
He's on the...
He's just going to beat this basically jack-high bowl of Mitch's. He's on a pretty good line to do this too. His weight's looking pretty reasonable. Maybe just a little bit... Yeah, you're going to get the wrong side of it though. Well, he's made it quite good for himself. For the simple fact being, he's now got third... He's got shot.
Yep.
With third and fourth shot.
Yes.
So he can be a little bit aggressive with his next bowl, depending on what Mitch does with this one, really.
And vice versa. Mitchy's got to be a little bit careful what he does with this one.
Yeah, no, that's ever so true. He's got to be very, very, very careful. So,
It'll be a perfect draw. That's what he'd be looking for. Perfection.
bit too tight. He's needed a tad more weight also too. What are you after, Junior?
Pen and a paper.
Pen and paper? Pen? Paper. Ask you will receive. See that? Okay, Jason.
I've got to draw a couple of stick figures on here, mate.
You can do it, mate. Jason's sticking to the back end. Yes, just not quite making it with that first bowl. So we have the first semi-finalist into the semis, and that would be Kane Nelson. Has defeated Matt Sargent. Looks as though 21-6 by the looks of things. A great first up bowl here from Mitch Mears. Has he got the kitty? Not quite. Thought he had that, but into a very good home. Jason just chasing a little bit more weight.
Mitchy's on a nice line.
Yeah, he comes down to his weight now, mate. He's around those front ones.
Good bowl. Very good.
Hey, Rod. You know, Jason slipped over the forehand. I tell you what, this is looking good if he's got the run. He's going to sneak in for shot.
Absolutely.
Peter Lovell. Good morning, Pete.
Got a big call out to Bobby Lane.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, he had to mow the lawn yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah. I thought that was very strange, but he was pretty keen to mow it.
Was he? Did he forget his medication or something?
Well, I'm thinking that's the problem. Yeah.
Not like Bobby to miss a day of viewing of bowls, mate.
No. Bobby, if you're on there, just send us a message to make sure you're all right.
He's a good lad, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason definitely got the line for this one here. I tell you what, he's going to be onto his own. Yeah, very good bowl there from Jason Heath.
Yeah, Mitchy, I think you got third, fourth, and fifth.
Be pretty close to those three, mate, but I think any cannon on there, and I think the kitty would probably go too.
Yeah.
Now, I know they're not touches, though.
No. So he might.
Bit hard to get round that front one now on the backhand.
Yes. You got a cannon? Who said?
He said he couldn't do it that way.
www.smackdown.com.au.
Yep. Well, he definitely got the result that he required, but I can't say that he got it cleanly, you could say there, Junior.
No, she had more moves than a Swiss watch.
I did, mate, but he got the result that he was after.
Yes. No doubt he will have apologised to...
He probably gave him the kitty, mate, said, I'm not going to take that shot. You'd do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oops, there goes a pig flying down there.
You always take it, mate, because it can also go against you just as quickly.
Absolutely.
And a big thank you to the green staff once again at Club Musgrave this morning. Considering the condition, the green's running pretty nicely, in actual fact, Junior.
Yeah.
Very nicely.
Absolutely.
It's a little bit cool out there.
I've got it, and I've noticed on Facebook, Maggie Island has been putting some shorts on there with bowls.
Yep.
That's great publicity for
Maggie Island.
Yeah.
And the Townsville region.
And that shows a forward-thinking club. You know, I think it's great. So it'll be my mission to go up and have a game up there one day.
Mm-hmm.
You had a game up there, mate?
Haven't had a game up there, but a good friend of mine is the president up at Maggie Island.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be up there, hopefully up there soon.
Nice bowl, nice starter, Mitchy. Do you think he'd buy me a beer if I went up there, mate?
Yeah, he probably would buy a beer. He's a pretty generous dude.
All right, well, I think I'll go.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll try and get you on the next plane, mate.
There's one leaving an hour, is there?
Yeah, Mitchy just snuck around that bowl. His first bowl, sensational, sitting just behind the kitty. Now, Jason, look at those bowls. Look at their grass line. They've really gone into their work now, haven't they, Junior? Really have. Now, Jason, not going to be far away. This is just starting to bend in nicely. Just a little bit too much run in it, though. Probably a good second shot there, though, mate.
Absolutely.
Yep. On your Anne. Go, Mitchy. Yeah, he's a good lad, Wendy. Okay, Jason, looking for the kitty. Not quite.
That you don't have to miss that line by much, do you?
Well, it really comes down on the gust of breeze that you get at the time. You look at the grass line of every single one of these bowls, Junior, and they're absolutely spot on, aren't they? So it comes down to just what weight you're playing, and really, when you're playing the way you're playing at the moment, the gust of breeze is behind you.
Yeah.
So you've got to be pretty careful, mate.
Mitchy's stalking this one. It must be going to finish in a very good spot. Promote his own. Roll in.
Yep. Yeah, definitely two there, mate.
And Matty Sargent and Kane Nelson, it's all over.
Yep. I see, looks like Karen Goldsworthy's jumped out to 2015 by the looks of it over Chloe Stewart. There's some great games out there. Maddie Lucas up 20-12 over Brendan Wilson. And Ron Weatherby had a bit of a fight back against Mark Armstrong, now 17-12.
Yeah. Jace has got a nice shot on here. Feather off the... He's going to go straight forward. Oh, no. Unlucky.
Yep. Bit unlucky there. I think Mitch will take the 2. Say thank you.
17-14.
Been a good battle, mate, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah. Both players have produced a lot of varied shots.
Mm.
Got results. Sometimes they didn't get a result. Morning, Rob. Rob Wetzel from Yamba.
Yamba.
Haven't they been going gangbusters with a bit of input from Jason Pinnock?
Definitely.
Really well.
Good starter here from Mitch.
And a knocker.
Yep. Just laid over very graciously then, isn't it? It was a very good bowl from Mitchy Mears. So the next game will be the ladies' final.
Good attempt.
Yeah, very good attempt there from Jason. One thing I know Mitchy doesn't want to do, he doesn't want to build up a target. So he's just sneaking one round the back, which is a very good bowl. I'm not too sure, Johnny. I haven't looked at the draw, mate.
Slightly underdone on his line.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? His weight was a little bit underdone too there, Junior.
Mm.
I'm assuming they're probably playing side by side. So it might be whoever wins between Matty Lucas and Brendan Wilson. One should never assume, John, as you're fully aware, but you see a great bowl here from Jason.
Playing side by side, it'll be the winner of this one.
That's what I said.
You said the other one.
If they're playing side by side,
It won't be the winner of Matty Lucas.
well, he must be playing Olivia Blomfield then, if that's the case.
He's over this side.
Matty Lucas.
Playing wise, he's asked about game. Playing 1.3.
Asking about Mark Armstrong. You're going to have another spewy day by the sounds of it.
Read it again. Who does claim to play against? It doesn't say anything about Mark Armstrong.
Apologise for that outburst, John. Robbie's having one of his better days. So I see a great bowl there also from Jason Heath. Just got a good second shot.
And Mitch, you're going for a bit of cover.
Mm. Well, it's not a bad bowl there. You can get this anyway.
Now, Jace, what are you going to do here, mate? You can have a little bump and run. He's looking to make 3 out of this. He's
Well, he can. He's can get it if he gets over there the left-hand side, but then again, that might not be him over there neither. I'll just get Robbie to check on it. He wants to check on everything else. Okay, Mr. Lewis, how are you this morning?
Thanks that bench. What would you like to know?
Okay, Jason. Very close to this. Well, you got the result.
Yep.
Good. Maybe 2 there.
That's close.
Mm. Got one out. Have a look at it. You're going to get the tape out. It is 2, Belixwood. 17-16. Really down to the business end now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, what are you going to throw, Jace?
He's going to play a good 3/4 length, mate, by the looks of this.
Yeah, I haven't varied it too much. I think both players are very comfortable playing that that length. So
Okay, stick on his forehand. Got a nice track for this one here too, Junior.
it's that lovely swooping side, and
Oh.
watch it come home now.
Absolutely been pretty to watch for the last 2 weeks, mate.
Mm.
And the wind has been pretty, very bad the last few days, but it's really been coming from the same direction every day, even though,
Yeah.
I mean, through the sides and that, it wasn't that strong as this one here, but it is really, really strong now. So
Oh, mate,
just running through a little bit here.
big fight back from Brenda Wilson.
Just a bit through. Bit of cover there, I reckon, from Jason, mate.
I'm going to back Mitchy in on this one. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit too much run on this one again too, mate. A little bit of adrenaline starting to run through. Very uncharacteristic of Mitch, the way he's been playing the last couple of weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mighty effort to get this far. Hey, good on you, Johnny. Unfortunately, you're on the other iPad, mate, like looking from this side. So I'm a fair way away from that iPad, mate. Now, Mitch, is he overcorrected here, Junior?
Oh, I think he's going to get
He's still got the
a
run.
little nibble, and
Oh, very close, mate.
it nearly fell then.
It nearly did fall too. I
It
do
fell-
favour the flat-lying bowl, though, but
Yeah.
there'd be a good measure in that.
Yeah, thought about it, then it just stayed up. She's gone for a bit of a walk out the back to do a bit of soul searching. Don't know why. He's playing well.
He is playing well, mate, yeah. Well, he's got a good shot on next, depending what Jason does here. And Jason's best shot here would be to trail the kitty just off the centre line. So
Change your head around. Give him a
change the
different
head
line.
round. Don't give him another shot at it, mate. Good morning, John. How are you this morning? Wilson, how are you, buddy? I tell you what, he's on a good line. I think he's just going to sneak around the back, though. He really had to change that. The way Mitch is playing at the moment, you'd basically back him to draw this, wouldn't you, with his last one being so close?
Absolutely. Good indicator of his last bowl.
Yep.
Slight adjustment, and away he goes.
Mitchy, big bowl here, otherwise we're going to be all tied up once again. On a perfect line for it, mate.
Oh, mate, he's just, yeah.
Yeah, what a bowl. Well played, Mitchell Mears. Just left him a bit too much room there, mate, that's all. So, yeah.
Give him an inch, he takes a mile.
He does, doesn't he? Well, he's in fine touch at the moment. He has, as I said, he has been all the way through this championship, so had some outstanding results, whether it be on carpet or be on grass. So, you know what I mean? On you, John. And Johnny Ross. Matty Lucas, I'd say, mate. I can. Matty Lucas has got shot. That'd be 21-19 to Matt. So we've got the second player into the semi-finals.
Which you putting one around the back. I'm not sure whether that stayed up or not. I think it would have.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Once again, see the back into the breeze this time around too. And again, the breeze is starting to gust again. Looking at the flags up the flagpole. Yeah. Mitch. Still anyone's game, mate. Great game there between Matty Lucas and Brendan Wilson. So congratulations to Matt. Good correction there from Jason Heath.
Yeah, oh, Mitchy's got to swap hands.
Mm.
Going to come off his own.
I'm going to get a bit too much of it, I think, mate.
Well, one in three.
Yep. G'day, Keatsy. How are you, mate? Now, Jason, once again, it's going to be awfully close. Doesn't want to slice the kitty. Just going to miss that.
Ooh. Willie or won't he?
I think he is.
Just missed.
Yep. So he's given Jason a bit of a free kick here, mate.
Yeah.
He's got probably 2.5, 3 foot to draw another shot, which he's more than capable of doing. So, bit of a fight back there too from Ron Weatherby. Now 17-16. Chloe Stewart fighting back also too. Karen finding it hard to get that one extra shot, which sometimes can be the hardest shot in the lot to get.
It's more of a mental thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is, mate.
Mm.
Yeah, great bowl there from Jason.
New leader.
Yep. Handy pick up there for Jason. Yep. Makes things interesting, mate.
Well, the more you churn milk, the cream comes to the top. So
Yep.
I think at the end of the day, these two guys are. It's been toing and froing most of the game, and now it's on.
Well, this could be a bit of a game changer here with Jason just dropping that jack in the dish, mate. So,
Well, there's no doubt Mitchy's going to go for his favourite length. Which is a solid 3/4.
Yep.
That's up.
Right, Jason. The importance of the first bowl. That scoreboard pressure does everything, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Particularly when you're this deep into the state singles.
Now, that's left the door open for Mitchy a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, good bowl here. Very good. All right, Jace. A little bit wider hand. He's going to let that flop back in, and his weight looks very good.
Yes, pretty handy there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mitch doesn't have to correct too much here, though, mate. He wasn't far away with his first one. Doesn't want the kitty, though, Junior.
Oh, no. He's just going to settle on the inside of that.
Yep. It's another great bowl there from Mitch Mears. Nice little setup there for Jason, though, hasn't it? Given him, once again, look at the line of all those bowls.
Yeah.
Now, Jason a little bit underdone with this one. The moment I praised their line,
Commentator's curse, mate.
commentator's curse, but his weight was pretty reasonable, though, when you look at that, though, wasn't it?
Yes. So look at Mitchy. He might look at changing his... No, he's going to stay that hand.
Well, he's played two good ones there, but it'd probably be pretty advisable to try and put one there in, well, really in between his shot bowl and Jason's back bowl, just in case Jason does get the kitty.
Oh, that's primo.
There, you
That's
don't
a
get much.
primo bowl.
You don't get much better than that, mate.
No.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Yeah, that's three magnificent bowls there, mate.
Well, it's caused Jace to come up and have a look at the head and go, well, how do I get out of this?
How are we going to get out of this?
Yeah.
All right, big bowl here from Chloe. She's game down. She's over on the furthest rink. Has she killed it? I think she has.
Yep.
That's a big bowl from Chloe.
And a bigger bowl coming up here from, well, as big a bowl coming up for Jace because he's down game at the moment.
Yeah, he is too, isn't he?
Yeah.
He stayed in.
Hey, mate.
He stayed in. The guy's writing on the scoreboard, on the scorecard. He was writing on the scorecard.
Jason Heath.
Brilliant.
What a bowl.
It's,
Gee whiz, he played that well, didn't he?
unlucky. Still one down.
Still one down, but he played that brilliantly, mate.
Now Mitchy will look to change his hand and play on to... I think his closest bowling.
Well, if he plays on the backhand there, he can play either hand. Sorry, play onto either of those bowls that
Yes.
he's on the way in, or maybe even sit that shot of Jason's there.
Yeah.
4 game, in actual fact.
I think a bit wide there, Mitchy.
Yeah, a bit wide. Comes down to his weight, where he's going to get back. I don't think it is. He doesn't want to lock it in. He doesn't want the outside of it. He had the weight that he required, but just not the line.
Yeah. I think he would played that a bit tentatively too.
Yeah. Which is understandable.
Yeah, for sure.
Wonder Mitch, but great bowl there from Jason, because as you said, he was matched down.
Yeah.
Match lie down, so and an incredible bowl. So 19 all, mate. Thought this would be a good game. Doesn't disappoint.
Mate, I'm becoming a Jason Heath fan.
Oh, he's always been a very steady player, my friend. I've known Jason for a great number of years, and not only a great young bloke, but very handy player at the same time, mate.
He's not young, is he?
Yeah. Mm. Business end in all of them, just about there, Junior.
Say again, mate?
Business end
Oh,
in all of them, mate.
mate, this is...
Title on its line.
Yep. I think the bank manager, he's either going to keep the account open or close it.
Yeah, it's never so true, mate.
Yep. He's just a little bit underdone.
Where's Mitch's first bowl?
No, in the ditch.
Oh, okay. There's a bit more grass than that. He's got a better line on this one here, but
Has he got the weight?
has he got the weight though? He's going to crash, I think. Yeah, he just got round it.
Good bowl.
Yep. How are you, Joshy? Okay, Mitchy changed hand.
Good line, this one. It's fair in the high diddle.
That's a very good bowl from Mitch Mears. He needed that kitty that time, though, Junior.
Oh, mate, if you look at him after every bowl, he's just going through things in his mind.
Look how close Jason is too, though, mate.
Oh, Lord. See, this is
Just missed it.
no guts, no glory in this game.
Mate, he gave it every opportunity.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
So Mitchell now has got the opportunity to go back to match lie once again. So
I wonder if he...
ladies are playing the 25, yes. Yep. Oh, they killed that last end.
Ooh.
Bit too much running, I think, mate. Yep.
Knew he wanted to be behind, but...
Well, quite truthfully now, if Jason takes his bowl out, it's game over.
yes.
Because I'd say he's got second shot there.
Yeah.
No. No, it could be game over here, mate.
Jason's contemplating exactly that.
Yeah, well, it's there to be played, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, if he misses the bowl and gets a kid, he's still going to get one anyway.
Yep.
So, as you can see there, so it's only just that that bowl holding him out of match win.
Yeah. Still contemplating on...
Well, you played on the forehand.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got a beautiful port in there. It sticks out. And this is what wins your state titles at times, mate, shots like this.
I think his pace is all right. And I'll
Awfully
tell you
close,
what,
mate. Awfully close. Oh, gee whiz.
Great effort.
He was,
Jason.
unfortunately, he was always going to get that on the wrong side of the bowl, though, Junior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Mitch breathes a sigh of relief and goes to within one. But, a great attempt there from Jason Heath, though, and he definitely gave it every opportunity.
That was, yeah.
Mm.
I like seeing that.
Yeah.
You know, just some people say, oh, I'll just get two and, you know, maybe I'll get lucky the next one.
One,
Well,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Okay, Mitchy, the importance of the first bowl. Can't beat putting one right on top, particularly when you only need one to go out, Junior.
Absolutely. I'm surprised he didn't bring the mat up and have a go at putting it in the ditch.
Oh, mate, that's what you do on a greenkeeper's day at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
You remember, well, of course you remember, Aaron Tees and I don't know whether it was Disco down at Tweed.
Corey, I think it was Corey too, mate. Yeah, I think.
That was one heck of an exhibition of driving, short end driving.
Great bowl here from Mitch Mears. Very, very solid bowl.
He's on the knockometer. Jason on a very good path here.
Is it going to bend in time? It certainly is.
Brilliant shot.
Yeah,
Brilliant shot.
that's a very good bowl. Now, Mitch, what you got left in the tank? Now, Jason's got the opportunity now, mate, to apply some scoreboard pressure now to Mitch.
Absolutely.
Dropped over, changed his hand straight over to the forehand. And we see Mark Armstrong is through a win over Ron Weatherby, 21-19. Another great bowl here. This is game live for Jason Heath now.
Gives a little bit of protection, that bowl in front.
Yeah, it's basically right in his drive line, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, to play any weight on the backhand.
Yep.
Got to be very careful with that line, don't you? But if he plays the
Looks like he's going to play a bit of a swinger by the looks of it.
Oh. Hello.
We have a winner. Jason Heath, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got so far Kane Nelson, Matty Lucas, Mark Armstrong and Jason Heath. Well, congratulations, Jason. It was one heck of a fight back. And he fought back absolutely magnificently, Junior.
Mate, she was a tug of war from the get-go.
Yep.
And both players played fantastic. Bowls to change the head and to indeed change the who was winning at that point in time. So, yeah, mate, very entertaining game. And
absolutely.
two good blokes. So, as I said, I've become a Jason Heath fan after that. Very good.
Cameron, if you go on there playing side by side, if that's the way they've got it set up, it would be Jason Heath playing Kane Nelson and Matty Lucas playing Mark Armstrong. But we're doing the ladies' game. We're doing the ladies' game next. So Robbie just pointed out that that's the way it's been set up this morning. So that's the way they're playing. But we'll be doing the ladies' final. And at the moment, I can see Chloe Stewart, I think, would be holding one shot by the looks of things. She's right over on rink 7, the furthest rink away. But Karen's had all of her bowls, and I think Robbie's got the board up there. It's 22-17 over there to Karen. But she's got a very dangerous bowl on the run. I'm just watching Chloe's bowl where it finishes now. No, I think she'll take the one and run there by the looks of it. And the other game's still anyone's game anyway, with Olivia Bloomfield up against Leanne Paulson. So once again, it's anyone's game. Yeah, it was a great game, Greg. It really was, mate. So that's going to be the lineup of the men. So we can't do anything till the ladies are finished, and then of course they'll no doubt have to have a bit of a break, maybe a bit of lunch. What is the time? Yep, 10:30. Well, by the time they're finished is going to be probably around about 11 o'clock or something, maybe a bit after 11. So I guess we'll be back on air definitely around about. I'd say 11:30, quarter to 12, probably around about quarter to 12. So, should be good. So, it'll be the ladies' final next, and then be the end of it all will be the men's final, which will be on after the ladies' final. So, Junior, pleasure having you here, mate. You still here for the next game, or you gone?
Just going to go home and check on Mum.
Check on Mum, see what happens.
And I'll be back,
Okay, mate.
Sorry, would you like me back?
Yeah, mate, good goal, buddy. Always good, Junior. So,
Being wanted, you know that.
Jason Heath 20, Mitch Mears, 21, Mitch Mears 20. So that game's concluded. Of course, this wonderful event, ladies and gentlemen, couldn't be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors. Of course, the 2026 Bowls Queensland State Championships is proudly sponsored by Experience Gold Coast. And, of course, the finals hosted by Club Musgrave. A special thanks to the Queensland Government Sports and Recreation Department and Bowls Queensland Match Committee. We thank them very, very much. And, of course, Queensland Government is always proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Puma, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and the Bioscapes Group. We thank you very much for their continued support of our great game. Maryland, yes, once it gets to semi-finals, it goes from 21 and 21 2.5 hours. It goes to 25, no time limit. So that's the way it works. So the men's game next, the same as the ladies' final will be, first to 25 with no time limit. So that's the way it works. So on behalf of Gold Coast Tourist Media Team, I'd like to thank Robbie Allen, in charge of it. Did a great job with the stream. And, of course, Michael Sorensen Jr. and myself, Brian Marshall. Be ready for the next game. Enjoy your bowls and support your club.